Ladies first.
Oh, they're so cute.
Pies! 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 Pies!
Brother! Oh! Ow!
Hey, hi, Mabel here. Quick question. What the heck is going on here?
Stan, you didn't tell me there were children down here. You've read my journals?
I haven't just read them, I've lived them! I've been waiting for so long to meet you. I don't know what to say. I have so many questions. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. No. False alarm. Just gotta write it out.
Does anyone else know about this portal?
No, just us. Also, maybe the entire U.S. government.
The what?
Well, it looks like we're stuck down here for a while. Who wants to tell us their entire mysterious backstory?
Yes, I have some questions about all this myself, Stanley.
I'm hoping all this aligns exactly with my fanfic, Stan. If not, I will be very disappointed.
Okay. I know I have a lot of explaining to do. It all started a lifetime ago. 1960-something. As if his abnormally high IQ wasn't enough, he also had a rare birth defect. 6 fingers on each hand, which might have explained his obsession with sci-fi mystery weirdness. As for me, I had what Mom liked to call personality. As different as we were the perfect team.
To be a kid again.
Possibly haunted by pirate ghosts.
Listen, dorks, and listen good. You're a 6-fingered freak, and you're just a dumber, sweatier version of him. And you're lucky you have each other because neither of you will ever make any friends.
One of these days, you and me are gonna sail away from this dumb town. We'll hunt for treasure, get all the girls, and be an unstoppable team of adventurers. You really mean it? Hi, 6. Hi, 6.
Oh,
Those were the
sweet.
good times.
I'm saying your son Stanford is a genius. All his teachers are going bananas over his science fair experiment. You ever heard of West Coast Tech? Best college in the country. That clown? At this rate, he'll be lucky to graduate high school. Look, there's a saltwater taffy store on the dock, and somebody's got to get paid to scrape the barnacles off of it. Stanford's going places.
Oh
But hey,
my
look on the bright
gosh.
side. At least you'll have one son here in New Jersey forever.
This school has cutting-edge programs in multidimensional paradigm theory.
Beep boop, I am a nerd robot. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Oh, well, if the college board isn't impressed with my experiment tomorrow, then okay, I'll do the treasure hunting thing.
Who voices him? It sounds so familiar.
This is all your fault, you dumb machine! Oh no. Oh no. What did I do?
A fuse must have blown or something.
Kid, a perpetual motion machine has one job, to not stop. I don't think you're West Coast Tech material.
I might have accidentally been horsing around.
This was no accident, Stan. You did this. You did this because you couldn't handle me going to college on my own.
Look, it was a mistake. Although if you think about it, maybe there's a silver lining. Huh? Treasure hunting?
Stanley, what's going on in here?
Wait, no, I can explain. It was a mistake.
You ignoramus. Your brother was gonna be our ticket out of this dump. And until you make us a fortune, you're not welcome in this household.
What? Stanford,
That's why
tell me
he's
he's being
obsessed
crazy.
with money. Sad.
Stanford, don't leave me hanging. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I'll make millions, and you'll rue the day you turn your back on me.
Oh, this story's so sad. I know what you two little broken teacups need. To hug it out. Hug it out.
That's the sham total. It's a total sham. I have made my mark, all right. Unfortunately, so did the Shammies. With a quick name change, Steve Pinington was ready to take on Pennsylvania. Hi, I'm Steve Pinington, always one step ahead of the law, looking for something that would be my big break.
All right, I know Backups More wasn't anyone's first choice, but what we lack in prestige, we make up for in mostly bug-free dorms. I'm sure your families are proud, more or less.
My whole life I'd been teased for my 6 fingers, but that got me thinking about anomalies. There was one place with a higher concentration of these things than anywhere else. A small lumber town in Roadkill County, Oregon. Gravity Falls.
So
I began to keep a journal.
The journals!
Sorry, just got excited there about the journals.
fascinating. What did you say your name was?
Schmebulok Senior.
I decided to call up my old college buddy, Fiddleford McGucket, a young but brilliant mechanic who was wasting his talent trying to make personal computers in some garage in Palo Alto.
Hello, Fiddleford Computer Majigs?
An answer to the source of this town's anomalies.
Get out, get out, get out!
Oh, get...
What did you see? Fiddleford?
When gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye.
Fiddleford, get a hold of yourself. You're not making any sense.
This machine is dangerous.
I was in over my head and feared I was losing my sanity. I needed help. Someone I could trust.
You
my
haven't
gosh,
seen your brother
like
in over
from
10 years.
Blendon's
it's okay.
first
Family.
episode.
He won't bite. Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. There is nothing about this I understand.
It's a trans-universal gateway, a punched hole through a weak spot in our dimension. I created it to unlock the mysteries of the universe. I have something to ask of you. Remember our plans to sail around the world on a boat? Take this book, get on a boat, and sail as far away as you can.
You finally want to see me after 10 years, and it's to tell me to get as far away from you as possible?
Stanley, you don't understand what I'm up against. I'm selfish, Stanley? How can you say that after costing me my dream school? I'm giving you a chance to do the first worthwhile thing in your life, and you won't even listen. Stanley, give it back!
Is he gonna
Back, you're gonna have to try harder
accidentally
than
push
that!
him into the...
Stanley! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Tattoo. It's not a tattoo. It's a birthmark.
Some brother you turned out to be. You care more about your dumb mysteries than your family? Well, then you can have them!
Stanley! Do something! Stanley!
Stanford?
The glasses. That's in the wheel, too. I think.
Just the bread then there, stranger? That'll be 99
Oh,
cents.
the hip-hop gang from the convenience
Hey,
store.
that's no stranger. That must be the mysterious science guy that lives in the woods.
No, you got the wrong guy.
I've heard strange stories about that old shack.
Ah! My eye!
I can assure you that is in no way permanent. I couldn't leave my brother's house until I figured out how to save him. But I needed to pay his mortgage somehow. For once in my life, people were actually buying what I was selling. By day, I was Stanford Pines, Mr. Mystery. But by night, I was down in the basement, trying to bring the real Stanford back.
So all this time, you were just trying to save your brother. Uncle Stan, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you.
Well, what are you waiting for? A kiss on the cheek? Get out of here before I have your butts court-martialed.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Thanks, great Uncle Ford. So, would you mind if I ask you a couple billion questions about Gravity Falls?
Well,
All right, kids. It's been a long day, and me and my brother have a lot to talk about.
You look like Dad.
No, don't say that.
Okay, Stanley, here's the deal. When the summer's over, you give me my house back, you give me my name back, and this Mystery Shack junk is over forever. You got it?
You really aren't gonna thank me, are you? Fine, on one condition. You stay away from the kids. I don't want them in danger.
Dipper, you don't think we'll turn out like Stan and Ford, do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, they used to be best friends,
Oh, I
but then
hope
they got all
not.
stupid. Can you promise me you won't get stupid?
Good night, stupid.
Okay. So it turns out that the second Stan, the Stan that we know, was actually Stanley, but the first Stan was Stanford.
It's so crazy how many questions got answered in this episode. What the machine was for, why Grunkle Stan acts the way he does, how Lazy Susan became Lazy Susan, and now we know the author. But even with all of these questions answered, I still have so many. I'm so curious how Bill Cipher fits into all of this. And do I need to be worried that Dipper and Mabel are gonna end up like Stan and Ford? They seem like they have a really strong relationship, so hopefully not. There was a moment I noticed in this episode that doesn't have anything to do with the main plot, but just something that makes me love this show even more. When Stan was, I think it was the scene where he was leaving the house, the mom comes out and she's holding a baby, and that must be Dipper and Mabel's either mom or dad. I don't think it's ever said in the show. It's just one of those moments that totally didn't need to be in the show, but the writers or whoever thought, oh, we should put that in and just have that little moment of saying this is Dipper and Mabel's mom or dad. Okay, before I sign off, I am going to do a little investigating because that image that flashes at the end of the intro with Bill Cipher and all of the little symbols around it, I think I'm getting closer to decoding who is what in that wheel. Dang it. I missed it. No, it happened so quickly. Let's do this without any spoilers. I'm like only half looking at everything. Very quickly, just trying to find this. Okay. Oh, it wants me to buy a shirt. I think I posted it on my Patreon. Speaking of, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's a patron. You guys, you genuinely do rock my world. I don't know what I did to deserve such incredible, I don't want to say fans, that just sounds weird to me, but incredible fellow dweebs that appreciate the things that I do and want to talk about cartoons the way I do. It's just been a really humbling and cool experience to be able to share this journey with you guys. And here is what I'm looking for. So, Pine Tree is Dipper. I think this is Grunkle Stan. I don't know what that's about. Question mark is Seuss. These glasses are Ford. Is this Robbie? Because that's on his hoodie. Mabel. That I'm still confused about. No, this must be Ford. Maybe this isn't the thing. Now that I'm thinking, that's not Grunkle Stan's cap. His is more, and it has a circle in it. So maybe that's not Stan. So Seuss, maybe this is Stan and this is Ford. Robbie, Mabel. That looks familiar to me somehow. Dipper. Which one of these is Wendy? I think I'm getting this figured out, but it makes me nervous that he's in the middle of all of it. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel for new reactions every Friday. And I will see you dweebs later.